Mister.
Hey everyone, Mr. MCA here. This is a lap guide for our daily race B on Nurburgring. I have a no commentary version which I'll link in the description below or in the little card up on top of the screen. But anyways, let's get this started. For this first turn, brake before you reach the end of the wall, and as you go through the turn, gradually apply more and more throttle. When you reach the sign on the left, brake for a moment and then apply full throttle as you exit the turn. Start braking around here. If you go too far, you're going to go off track. You'll be easing on and off the throttle for these few turns. For this turn, you'll be braking a bit. Brake around here, and when you go through the second turn, go at full throttle. After you complete the jump, brake for a moment, coast through the first turn, and as you approach the second turn, apply full throttle. Brake in between the signs on the right. Brake just before you reach the end of the curb on the left. Start to brake just after you pass the end of the curb on the left. For the next few seconds, you won't be applying full throttle until you reach the next sharp turn where you'll need to brake. As you exit this turn, stay on the left until you reach the next turn where you'll go to the right. Brake around here and accelerate once you reach the end of the turn. Brake around here and go a little slower through this turn as it's easy to go off track. Start to brake when you pass this sign right here. Let go of the throttle almost all the way so you can navigate through this turn. Apply the brakes when you start to pass the curb on the right. Start to brake when your car is on top of the darker part of the pavement. You can go on third gear as soon as you exit the sharp two turns so you don't have to worry about spinning out. Start to brake just before you reach the orange piece of the wall on the right. Before you pass the end of the curb on the left, brake for a moment, and as you make the turn, start to apply full throttle. Start to brake around here. You'll want to go nice and slow through this turn as it does get sharper, and start to fully accelerate when you're exiting the turn. Brake around here, and as you go through this turn, you want to start to accelerate again. Let go of the throttle almost all the way to navigate through this turn. Brake before you reach the start of the curb on the left. Start to brake just before you reach the tree on the left. Apply just enough throttle to where you're slowly increasing your speed. Start to brake before you reach the curb on the right. Start to brake just as you're about to pass the orange piece of the wall on the right. For this next stretch, you'll be staying on third gear. Don't go into second and don't go into fourth. Brake when you reach the end of the curb on the left. For this one, you'll be braking just before you reach the end of the curb on the left. While not the best brake marker, you'll start to brake when your car is on top of the writing shown here. Brake when your car is about to reach the end of the curb on the left. And once again, brake when your car is about to reach the end of the curb on the left. Brake around here and go a little slower as the turn does get a little sharp. Brake just before your car makes the jump over here. If your car makes a jump before you start to brake, you're going to go off track. If you want to be safe, you can start to brake over here, but if you want to be a little brave and try to get a better lap time with a little more risk, you can start to brake a little further ahead where the little sign is. Start to brake before your car reaches the end of the curb on the right. Start to brake before you reach the writing that's shown here. Brake around here and stay on third gear. For this part, you'll be playing with the acceleration a little bit until you reach the curb on the right later on, where you'll shift into fourth gear and start to accelerate. Start to fully accelerate around here. This was the curb I was talking about moments ago. You can start to brake around here to play it on the safe side. Start to brake around here. And for this final turn, start to brake when you reach the pavement on the left. Alright, and that's it for this video. This was a long one. I hope you found this video useful. This is Mr. MCA, the world's most okay player, and I'll see you in the next video.